hairstyle shops named after the Rolling Stones guitarist. It's Keith Richards Hairstyling.
Oh, don't worry about them, Dolores. They only take male clients, just like the barber shop that used to be over there, remember? They'll probably go out of business in a month.
Well, I don't know about that. I just saw a couple of our clients walk right in.
Ooh.
Hi guys, welcome to the Keith Richards Hairstyling. My name is Keith by chance.
Oh, are you Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones?
No, you silly guy, I'm just named after him. The greatest guitarist that ever lived. Now, which one of you silly gooses is gonna be going first?
I'll go first. I need more air than you, Sam. By the way, some of your sign letters fell down, you know.
What happened out there?
Well, all your sign out there says is Keith Richards Style.
Oh my gooses. Oh my silly goose eggs. How did all those letters fall down?
I think maybe it was sabotage from those girls across the street. They have a shop called Pedicures Are Puss, but I don't think they do hair.
By the looks of their hair, I sincerely doubt it.
But now both signs are gross. Puss and sty. Get it?
Oh, yucky. I'm gonna pay them a visit after I do your hair up. Is it okay?
I do it up there.
All right, slap that
Yeah.
on there, we'll trim it up.
Ah, that's great. Look at that cut.
Oh, Meredith, look! We got a customer coming!
Wait, would you like a pedicure, sir?
Actually, I would like to check both of your hands to see if they match my sign's paint.
Don't tell me! You're Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones! I can't believe it! I have all of your albums and all your CDs. I've seen you in concert 15 times!
Do you think I freaking look like him? Well, I'll pretend that I am. Come to my shop sometime and I'll give you both some new hairstyles.
Ooh, and we'll give you a free pedicure in exchange. Oh, yes.
Well, I'll come right back after I take care of some of my leftover customers.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice distraction, ladies. He won't get a stitch of business with a sign that reads Keith Richards Style.
Hey, why don't you two girls fix your puss sign while you're at it, huh?
That is not us! Us, not Pam! Anyway, we can't afford to have it changed because we're too busy paying money to have our competitor's sign changed. So who's first for a pedicure?
Well, that sign is no problem for me, as I have a small boil on my big toe.
Boy, do I feel sick. All those years of doing the news, and finally the specters of death are upon me. I tried aspirin, chicken soup, cough drops, capsules, bottle of medicine. You're my last resort.
Wake up! John Bino, I am the specter of death that you have been waiting for, coming to take you away!
What the? You don't look like the specter of death. You're wearing a hoodie and carrying a hockey stick. Where's your robe and sickle?
Hey, man, you gotta cut me some slack. The last time I bought a sickle in Heaven's Hardware store, it cost me about $75. Plus all the large robes have been replaced with those new Snuggies that they have. I'm sick of tripping on them.
Am I going to heaven?
Well, I'm not sure about where you're going, but because you drank more than half a bottle of that medicine. Yeah, you might actually live if you're lucky.
I still feel sick. Do you have any tissues?
Hey, I can't help it. I'm not a corner drugstore. I hear somebody coming. I'm gonna read some Edgar Allan Poe in the corner while I hide.
Hey, John Bino. I'd let myself in to see if you croaked yet. so I can take your job at the news desk.
Gee, thanks. Can you give me some tissues or a pillow?
Oh, I'm not really Susan. I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
Well, how would that work? I'm some genius.
Shoot. Maybe we can get another news story out of you being sick and almost ready to kick the bucket.
Why don't you just interview Mr. Death? He's hiding in the closet over there.
Hey, come out of there.
Quote the Raven, nevermore, nevermore, quote the Raven.
Oh my God, he is such a drama queen. Anyways, I already wrote a story for Sam the Weatherman and sportscaster Amy Godala at the news desk. Turn on channel 12 and a half.
But I don't have cable.
Well, you have cable TV in your dreams.
Okay, let's roll it.
Even when you are on the edge of death, you still steal my lines.
Hello, viewers. Susan Steckloff, the award-winning journalist who will be filling in for newscaster John Bino, wrote and gets credit for the next news story that the weatherman Sam will be reading.
This story is hot, hot, hot. And in fact, it is an award-winning piece of journalism written by our own Susan Steckloff. In fact, she's at John Bino's house for a follow-up report.
Normally, I cover the sports and Sam covers the weather, but he won the coin toss to read this story.
John Bino, our freaking unbelievably blessed with talent newscaster, has caught the Asian chimpanzee monkey flu, along with a freaking splash of hoof and mouth disease. Now, it's freaking amazing that our beloved newscaster John Bino has never been sick in 15 years of news broadcasting. Now he stands at the precipice of an abyss of deadly suffering from a life-squandering illness. Susan Steckloff almost feels freaking guilty to fill in and eventually take over his position and eventually the entire news station. Arrangements for a hospice have been made for the once vital, vibrant, and viral John, quote, I do the news better than Cronkite or Brokaw, unquote, Bino.
I'm awake! I'm alive!
You're getting better.
Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you were only a dream, and what are you doing with that pillow?
The door was unlocked, and I just wanted to check on you. I wasn't going to suffocate you or anything else that would hurt you. Daddy, can you please go upstairs and tell Meat Brains to get out of the bathroom?
Little girl, I told Meat Brains to take an extra cold shower because I'm sick of him glomming on you like a piece of fungus.
Daddy!
We've got to do something about that medicine cabinet up there. My menopause medicine is getting mixed up with everybody else's stuff.
Well, look who just came out of the shower.
Archibald, Mom's right. The bathroom is all messed up. My deodorant's mixed up with her hairspray, and my shaving lotion's mixed up with a toilet bowl cleaner.
Well, that's okay, Meat Brains. Now you won't have to shave for another 2 weeks.
Well, instead of taking my menopause medicine, I took Archibald's little purple pills. I couldn't digest anything for a month.
No wonder, Edith, I have an ulcer because of you.
Then what happened to your menopause meds?
I confess, I sold them to Lionel Train's next door. I thought they were Ambien sleeping pills.
Ham and beans?
No,
They
no.
have that in a pill now?
No, not ham and beans. Ambien sleeping pills. I'll call Lionel Trains first thing in the morning and straighten things out. Hello? Is this LT, man?
Yeah, and B, what's on the flip side, Mr. Home Slice?
I gotta get those pills back, man. They're not Ambiens.
I can't, Meat Brains. They're already on the black market.
Well, can you tell me who you sold them to at least?
Just some guy they call the Batman or the Bathman. I don't know.
Oh, just great! My mother-in-law's gonna kill me if I don't get those pills back, man!
Hey, everybody, including you two's right-wing conservative types. I just had the bathroom problems taken care of.
Well, I hope so, because I'm getting real fidgety.
Guess what? I had a guy called the Bathman come over to fix and organize our bathroom stuff.
The bath man? I just gave him some real Ambien sleeping pills for Edith's menopause pills.
Mom, maybe he's a guy that we found sleeping on our porch.
Well, as long as I get my pills back, that's all that matters.
Well, if the Bathman is asleep on our porch, what am I going to do about my bathroom, meat brains?
I suggest flushing whatever's in the medicine cabinet down the toilet. The flushing sound has always been good for laughs around this place.
You conservative types always love that potty humor. I prefer to watch Edith's face flushing from the lack of meds.
Daddy, Mom's not that red. Her flush is just a flash in the pan.
Listen, little girl, the only flash in the pan around here should be yous cooking us some lunch.
Me? Oh, Ma? Ma?
Oh, now look what you've done to your mother here. She's
Mom?
starving to death.
Oh, no. She took fizzy bathroom cleaner for Alka-Seltzer. She mistook them.
Well, she can't sleep here. Meat brains carry out to the porch with the Bathman while Glory Ann over here makes us some lunch. And I'll enjoy that nice fat cigar I found in the bathroom.
Hey, is that a cigar?
Got a gardening job that's big, bigger, biggest? Don't call a regular gardener.
That's right. When the gardening job is big, the attitude has to be big too.
Oh, yeah, you don't want some schlub digging around and dragging around your property.
So true. If the gardener's not enthusiastic, well, I'll tell you what, you and your plants are gonna know.
That's why, for all your gardening needs, call Jazz Hands Landscaping.
We'll do up your garden in a big way.
Take a look at this plant.
Oh, that's so sad.
But add a little Jazz Hands care.
And a lot of Broadway show tunes.
Voila!
Wowee!
I'm gonna plant this outside right now.
You can't plant this outside. It's been jazzercised. It's frozen in time.
Frozen in time.
That's right. It'll be the same as Act 1 as it is in Act 2 as it is in Act 3.
Spectacular!
That's Jazz Hands Landscaping. Wowee!
Hey, would you look at that? There's a little doggy over there. Come here, doggy. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Hurry. There we go. Look what I picked up. Oh. That's a little dog.
Well, hi there, Clem. Oh, what you got there? Is that squirrel rabbit?
Hey, Sheriff Watson, this ain't no squirrel. This is a little doggy.
Oh, a dog. Well, I'll tell you what. You get a license on there? Could you pull over to the side and show me its license?
Why are you pulling me over? I ain't got no license.
Well, why's that? I'm gonna
ain't
have to
my
haul
dog.
you in there, and I'm gonna have to haul. It ain't your dog!
No,
I
it's
got
my
you
dog.
for dog napping
I
there.
found it up by the shed. It ain't my dog.
Oh, we better find its owner then if you found it by the shed. What about that? How are we gonna find its owner?
I don't know how I'm gonna find its owner. That's just it, Sheriff. There used to be a sign about a lost dog on a telephone pole, but someone stole it.
Stolen sign? What about that stolen sign?
I don't know. I just don't know what you mean. Somebody outside stole the sign.
Oh, so that's it. You know what? You're no good for nothing, Fred there, Cletus. He hasn't been looking around these parts in a long time. I wonder if he stole that sign and vamoosed.
Well, I haven't seen any vamoose here lately either.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going back to my office to put this star back on my shirt, and I'm going to go over the underpass overpass, and under the overpass, and past the shed, by the boathouse. I'm going to fill out a report about that sign. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bit of advice. You better make up a new sign and post it right away so you can find the owner of that dog.
Is that legal to post, Sheriff?
As long as I'm not looking at this.
Alrighty. Well, I gotta do something about that. Here, put you down here for a minute, doggy. Let's see, what can I do? I know what I can do. Let's see, goodbye, Sheriff. We'll see you around. Let's see, hold on there a minute, doggy. Don't start barking. I have to make a sign for myself. Let's see, I got this sign thing I can do right here. I happen to have a marker that I found. Let's see, lost, one sign. How to identify? White paper sign about 8 by 11 inches with the words on it about a lost dog. If you find the missing sign about the lost dog, please come and find Clem and tell him Clem needs that sign real bad. Okay, doggy, that should do it. Now we just gotta go hang up the sign and tell Sheriff as long as he ain't looking.
Hi there. I'm Wild Susan from the happening rock group The Donkeys. Yeah. Well, my high-pressure music career puts a real strain on my personal life and my knees. So much that I now suffer from knees mesothelioma. Unlike the terrible disease mesothelioma, mesothelioma only makes it hard to do Irish step dancing and the Charleston. Watch this right here. Oh, you see what I mean? Oh, that's brutal. But Irish step dancing is hot now, so I'm losing income every day. Heck, I even bought this wig. Ugh. I need to sue somebody to get back my lost wages. So I called Chelino and Barsht and Schloshenke and Schloshenke.
Hello, I'm Amy Strashenke from the law firm of Chelino and Barsht and Schloshenke. Many people have asked me, why are you practicing law when you are an actress in independent films? I tell them that I am not practicing law, I am performing law. This answer seems to quiet most people down. In the case of Wild Susan's mesothelioma, we're expecting a big settlement from the suit I brought against the judge who told me there is no such disease as mesothelioma.
Hi there. I'm Judge Moody Trudy, and you don't have a leg to stand up. Ooh, sorry, Wild Susan. Anyway, you can't sue me for an imaginary disease. When it comes to her Irish dancing shortfalls, you'd better luck suing River Pants.
I have prepared a suit against River Pants. Wild Susan was fly fishing and a fish got into her river pants. The fish bit her on the knees. This is a possible cause of mesothelioma.
I'm calling the bar.
Nothing for me, Shanks. I'm total teeing.
You are totally teeing me off. Stay out of my courtroom and stop suing me.
As you can see, her anger means I've got a good case. So call me or any one of the fine attorneys at Chelino and Barsht and Schloshenke, your mesothelioma specialist.
All the way from the EYB network at channel 12.5, that right-wing SOB himself, Mush Bimball.
Thank you, you feminazis and chicken-winged independents and leftist fascists. By the way, Schmedley, do you know what our company moniker, EYB, really stands for?
I think it means entertaining, yelling, broadcasting?
No, it means eat your biscuits. Hub, 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 hub. Our show is brought to you by the Bismarck Biscuit Mix Flour Company. I think that's how World War I was started, Schmedley.
How was that, Mush?
Well, when they shot Bismarck right in the muffins. Hub, 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 hub. I think today is Open Line Tuesday. Anybody call in yet, Schmedley?
We've got some crazed left-of-center Democrat on line 2.
Okay, what happened to line 1?
It was your mother, so I kept her on hold.
Well, you know the routine. Send her some flowers and some Bismarck flour mix on top of that.
You got it, Mush. 2 flowers for the price of 1. Crazy John is on line 2.
Okay, here we go. Line 2, come in. Hello, John, from Kleenex, Arizona. I assume that is left of Phoenix, Arizona, John, I assume?
You got that right, Mush. By the way, you ever check your facts, mister?
I always check my facts. I just never check my opinions.
Tell you what, I heard you were once a Democrat and you switched to Republican because the hot, young, Hilarity Roadman, well, she took your wedding proposal and told you to stick it before she married President Bill Clipton.
Bill Clipton. Oh,
No, Bell Clipton.
I was never a Democrat. I worked as a ball boy for the Oakland A's one time, and a ball flew over the plate. Well, it went into the stands and knocked Hilarity Rodman totally out, knocked her right out. Then I jumped up there with my baseball bats. I set them all down. I revived her. Got a little close. We became lovers, but I would never marry her. Hump, hump, hump. I was never a Democrat. In fact, I'm so conservative, I actually turned into a preservative.
Mush, give line 3 a try. Amy from Waukegan.
Okay, Amy from Waukegan.
Hello? Hello? Am I on the air?
Yes, you are. Wow, a female actually calling me.
Yes, I heard that if someone is politically far right, they're a fascist. But if they're politically far left, they're a Nazi. So how is it that the Italians and the Germans got together in World War II?
Well, Miss Amy, I prefer to speak of more recent politics, as you know. But perhaps the Italians, they liked knockwurst, and the Germans liked their pasta. It all boils down to food, as you know. Do you have something more recent to bring up before I cut you off?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I need to buy a new car. Can you tell me which car company is the most conservative American company? Is it Toyota, Ford, Volkswagen, or GM?
Let's see, well, Toyota is obviously not a reasonable choice. Look at the name itself. It's a toy auto. Real Americans drive real cars, not toys. Volkswagen uses a car with a foreign accent in the commercials, so there's no conservative American thinking there. Ford was not a conservative enough as a president, so that wipes out that choice. You should know what GM stands for. Genetically modified. And that's good. Only big corporations can afford that. Can afford to genetically modified plants and automobiles. It means that more money for the big corporations. I need to support this lifestyle that I have, Missy. Plus, I like a Hummer. So pick a GM.
Last call, Mush. Line 4. Susan from the Harry King Show.
Line 4, okay. Susan from the Harry King Show. Wow, 2 female callers in a row. Except
Hello.
this one works with Harry King. I don't know if I should
Hello.
talk very long with this one.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you're on the
Yeah,
air.
I'm the producer of the Harry King Show, and I totally disagree with the way you cut off your guests. We let them talk as long as they want to.
Well, tell Harry King that his suspenders are just way too tight and that his staff is nothing but a bunch of flaming, driving by liberal extremists. I think I'm gonna blow up.
And what are you? A motorcycle with your hubba 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 hubba, or a balloon about to explode?
Mush will be back on the EYB network after he deflates himself a little and adjusts his hearing aid.
Wait, don't cut me off. I am not done yet.
Oh, thank you anyway, Schmidley. I nearly blew up. Okay.
Ha, I tricked you. I'm still on the phone and you can't cut me off.
This can't be happening. I need some refreshments.
The Harry King Show is buying out your silly EYB network and replacing you and your time slot with a gardening show.
No, wait a minute. I could do a gardening show. I could host a gardening show from here. Here, look. Let's see. You put these on the ground like seeds, and your plants will grow and grow and grow. I'll do a live broadcast from the Dominican Republic. You should see the hot, steamy tropics. Hire me. I'll go to the ends of the dial for you.
All right. As they say at Channel 12 and a half, it's a deal. Just make sure you bring your advertisers with you.
Oh, that call was a little too close for comfort, Schmidley. And I'll have to buddy up with that Harry King after she buys the network. The good news is he makes me look young and virile. That's a good thing. It's only a matter of time before I'll get the EYB back. What does that stand for anyway? Eat your brains? Expand your blowhole? Oh, this is a gardening show now, so EYB will stand for examine your bushes.